Hi everyone. Good morning, guys. Very good morning, all of you. Right, Rani, Pulkit, Pavan, Sunita, Kavya, Ram. Very good morning, everyone. How are you all? How are you all, guys? How are you all, guys? Everyone, how are you? Fine. Very good. So all of you had your tea, coffee, hot water, juice, breakfast, everything you had or nothing you had? Everything you had or nothing? Breakfast over? Okay. Very good, right? What specials you had, everyone? Right. Water, lemon rice. Nikhil, good morning. Rishikesh, good morning. Right, very good. So here, idli. No. I'll be having a breakfast after the class because just between these two classes only 10 minutes, 15 minutes time gap is there, na? So how can I have breakfast? So just making the PPT of this one and it will take that time only. That's why it is becoming late also. Okay, this live test on these materials 3 we are doing. Total 300 plus questions are there, right? Total 300 plus questions will be there in the first chapter. Okay, 300 plus questions will be there in the first chapter. Sorry, SOM itself, right? SOM total 300, around 300 questions it will be there. Okay. Okay, very good. So here all of you, welcome to Unacademy. Let's crack it. So this is my profile. Are you following my profile or not following? If not following, start following my profile, everyone. Right. These are the latest batches started, all of you. So what are these latest batches? Right, on April 13, irrigation engineering by KP sir, and myself, right, what I have started, surveying part 2 I have started. That surveying is second part I am doing now, right? Yeah, Mithun, Shruti, good morning. Surveying part 2, whatever the topics we did not discuss in the first course, those I am covering, you can say, isn't it? No. So I think this offer is not there. Again by mistake I got this. These are the features of this plus subscription. These are all SSC JE toppers, right? Now lecture 3 on this one, and how many questions we have got completed in this yesterday's class? If you just remember, 24 questions we have got done now, right? 24 questions we have done in the yesterday's class. Now up to yesterday's class, how many done? 24 questions we have done, you can say, right? Now we'll be going for which one? This is a 25th question, if you just observe, right? Now shall I start the poll? Right, select the answer. 30 seconds time only I'll be giving now. 30 seconds time only I'm giving. Ram, Pulkit, Rani, Sunita answered correctly. Nikhil answered. So up to your examination I'll be taking this series. Okay, up to your examination I'll be taking this series, right? After SSC JE exam also, if any state exams are there, for that also I'll be taking after this, right? Daily, every day it will be there at this time only, unless I'm having some work. Okay, right, this is the leaderboard. Right, so the ability of the material, it is not C1 ability, it is ability. Okay, don't ask me what is the C1 ability. So the ability of a material to absorb the energy till the breaking or this rupture takes place is, right? It's not extra mark. Now softness means what is that softness? Tell me. Whenever you are applying force or whenever you are increasing the temperature, it will become very soft. Whenever you are touching like that, na, if you touch your skin, how it will be? It will be moving inwards, na, like that only. It will move inwards whenever you are touching it like this, right? So that depression will happen, right? Softness. Hardness means what? Exactly opposite to this. Means whenever you are pressing also, that depression will not happen. Hardness, pressing, depression will happen easily. That is a softness. Brittleness is what? What is that brittleness? Tell me. Deformations, na? Yes or no? Very small are these negligible deformations before failure, then it is brittleness. Yes, na? So toughness is what? It is only that which one? This it is only which one you can say? It is only related to this energy absorbing, right? So that a toughness we can give it as which one, everyone? Toughness will be what? Toughness will be what you can say? It is area under this stress strain curve, right? So more energy absorbed means more tough, less energy absorbed means which one? Less tough, you can say it like that. Is it clear now, everyone? Shall I go for the next? Is it clear, everyone? The meaning of all these four options clear, everyone? All of you? Four options are clear, all of you? Right. So shall I go for this next 26th one? So 26th question I'll be going for, right? Try to select the answer. 30 seconds time I'm giving. Nobody from YouTube answering? Ram, Pulkit, Sunita, Pavan, Shruti, Supriya, Nikhil, Kavya answered correctly. What about the others? Right. This is a leaderboard. Right. Right here. This is a leaderboard, you can say. Right now, what is it you can say? Poisson's ratio is defined as a ratio of, right? What is that Poisson's ratio? Okay, I'll receive digital food or real food. Mu equal to which one? This is a lateral strain, na? Lateral strain. It is a lateral strain divided by which one? This is a longitudinal strain, na? Minus of this lateral strain by this longitudinal strain, you can say. So lateral is also called as your transverse, na? Generally, if nothing is mentioned. Divided by this longitudinal is nothing but your axial, na? So if you do not consider, if no data is given, this is your which one? This is your which one? This force we are applying, and the deformation in the length direction is called as which one? So this is in the length direction, it will be increasing, right? That is your axial direction, length will be, dimension will be increasing, and in this transverse direction or this diameter direction, the dimension will be decreasing, you can say, right? That is why you are calling it as, you are keeping it as minus. So which one is correct? Axial to transverse is correct, or axial to shear is correct, or transverse to axial is correct, or shear to axial is correct, right? Which one is correct? Tell me. Which one is correct? Transverse to axial is only correct one, na? Transverse to axial is only correct one, you can say, if you just have read, na? So shall we move on to the next one? 27th question I'll be moving on to, right? Na? Select the answer. Already we have given this, if you remember. Yeah, Gaurav correctly answered. Who is that cute fellow? One fellow left. Right. Pulkit, Nikhil answered correctly. Police, there na, it is going on. It is not showing for you. Gaurav from YouTube answered. Okay, we'll check it. Right. So this is the leaderboard, you can say. Now. Okay, you rejoin, no problem. So now what is it? Tell me. Strain energy due to this axial deformation, right? It is mentioned as this axial deformation or axial strain mentioned, axial stress mentioned, tell me. Axial deformation or this axial stress and this strain mentioned, tell me. Axial deformation mentioned, na? Axial deformation mentioned, right? So the graph will be like this, na? Load deflection curve, right? Load deflection curve, right? So here, if you just observe, area under this curve will be taken as your this strain energy, na? So what is that? You can say half into that P into which one? This delta, is na? Half into that P into that delta, you can say, is na? Axial deformation, right? So this is given, na? Which one is given, right? This is given, you can say. So you may get it out. Sir, that sigma square by this 2e is also correct, na? But what is the sigma square by this 2e? It is a strain energy or it is a strain energy per this unit volume? Tell me. It is a strain energy per this unit volume, na? In the question, strain energy is asked in the question or strain energy per unit volume is asked in the question? Tell me, everyone. Strain energy is only asked in the question, no? So C can be correct or D can be correct. Which one is exactly correct? Tell me. C is correct or D is correct? Exactly, right? D is only 100% correct now. Is it clear now, everyone? Now if we just consider it, this, right? 28th question, right? Shall we go for this? Select the answer, 30 seconds I am giving. Pulkit, Nikhil, Pavan, Rishikesh, Supriya answered correctly. Shruti also answered. There are 2 people left. Why? Okay. Right. This is a leaderboard. Right. This is a leaderboard, you can say. Now, a linear force deformation relation is obtained in materials having this elastic stress strain property, plastic stress strain property, and following the Hooke's law which are a rigid elastic material. So now if you just observe, right, what is it you can say? Normally, Chandana, okay, correctly answered from YouTube. Now, if you just observe, right, what is it you can say? This is your mild steel stress strain curve. So up to this proportionality limit only, what is that you can say that Hooke's law is valid na? Up to which one it is valid? Hooke's law is valid up to this proportionality limit only na? Now this is your elastic limit. In this elastic limit, is it straight or this portion is not straight? Tell me, this portion. This portion is straight or that portion is curved? That portion is curved. Only up to this proportionality limit, it is your straight line na? From proportionality limit to elastic limit, what is it you can say? This is a curve only now. And now, so here linear force deformation, right? Linear force deformation means it should be straight relation. Which one? Tell me. Elastic region, is it so? Full elastic region, it is like that or not? No. No. Having plastic stress strain, in this plastic stress strain, is that a straight line relation? No. Following Hooke's law. What is the meaning of this following Hooke's law? Up to this proportionality limit now. Following Hooke's law means that up to this proportionality limit, you can say, which are rigid elastic materials. Rigid elastic material means, rigid means any deformation will come or no deformation will come, right? Rigid elastic means like this. Is it a linear relation? You can call it as no deformation at all, right? So which one is the correct answer now? Option C will be the correct answer, or not everyone? Option C will be the correct answer, you can say, right? Shall I move to the next question, 29th question? So we'll move on to this 29th question, right? Try to select the answer of you. 30 seconds time I am giving. Supriya, Pulkit, Pavan, Sunita, Rishikesh, Shruti answered correctly. Yes, 100% correct answer. Party. Who will give party? Right. This is a leaderboard, you can say. Right. Now, the property of a material by which it can be beaten or rolled into plates, right? You are ready to take but not ready to give? Yes. Gaurav Chandana from YouTube also answered correctly. So which one? Property to be drawn into thin wires under this tension, right? What is it you can say? It is like this you are having, and it is converted into this thin wires under this tensile activity. That is called as your ductility na? That is called as your ductility, you can say, right? And whenever that material is there, you are applying this compression, and it will be converted into which one? This thin sheets are placed under this compressive action. That is called as your malleability na? That is called as your malleability, right? So which one is the correct answer? That is your malleability representation, or not? Yes, absolutely. Okay. So now I'll move on to this next question, at 30th question. Try to select the answer, everyone. 30 seconds time I'm giving. See, these first 4 chapters are there, na? Simple stresses and strains, principal stresses and strains, complex stresses, and deflections, SFDBMD. From these 4 chapters itself, majority questions will come for every examination, whatever is the examination. Other chapters, very less number of questions only. So in the first chapter itself, you will be finding 50 plus questions, more than 50 questions. So, this is the leaderboard. Out of 300 questions, Out of these 300 questions, 50 questions are from this first topic, first chapter itself. 50 plus, almost 60 questions are from the first chapter itself. You imagine how much important it is. This is the leaderboard. Okay. 30th question. The property of a material, right? Isn't it? Yeah, Chandana Gaurav answered correctly from YouTube. The property of a material by which it gets permanent deformations. Permanent deformations means a recoverable or non-recoverable. Tell me. These are recoverable deformations or these are non-recoverable deformations? Tell me. These are your non-recoverable deformations, na? Non-recoverable deformations you can say, is na? No. So which one? PP both matching, permanent plastic? Yes. Under a load which is not recovered after the removal of the load. When you can recover the deformations, na? When you can recover the deformations, na? Then it is elastic. When you cannot recover, it is plastic, you can say, is na? Plasticity. Elasticity means which we can recover. Plasticity means which we cannot recover. Ductility, large deformations before failure. Brittleness, chota bacha or negligible deformations before failure, right? This 31st question, right? Shall we go for this? Select the answer of you. You observe question carefully and select the answer. Pulkit, Pavan, Supriya, Kavya answered correctly. Right. This is the leaderboard. No. YouTube also answered wrongly. So here strain energy due to this sudden axial load is given by. Strain energy due to this sudden axial load is given by. Right? What is that strain energy due to this sudden axial load? Tell me everyone. Whenever it is a sudden axial load means, right, what is it you can say? That a load deflection curve. This is where a load deflection curve comes like this now. So sudden load, the load will be starting suddenly and it will be creating which one? This is a deformation delta as now. Right. Now what is it you can say? If you just observe, this is your delta created, this is your delta and this is your P. Now tell me, what is that a strain energy you can say? Strain energy will be which one? This is a strain energy will be which one you can say? That is your triangular rectangular area. If you just observe, that is your rectangular area, na? As a no, that is your rectangular area, right? Rectangular area means P into delta. So simple, that's it. Strain energy only asked na, P into delta. In terms of stress, if you just observe, stress equal to what is it you can say? 2 times P by A na, for this sudden load. 2 times P by A, right? Yes or no? 2 times P by A. Then P you can write it as which one? P, how can you write this? Sigma A by which one? This 2 you can write sigma A by this 2 you can say, is na? Right? Is na? So now which one is correct? Tell me. It is not here, Arvind. Yeah. Whenever it is a gradual load or no load condition is mentioned, that which one will come? This will come, right? Half P into delta. But here what is that? Sudden load is mentioned. Whenever that a sudden load is mentioned means this is how the load deflection curve will come. So area under this load deflection curve is the strain energy, right? P into delta will be the answer, right? Like that. Got it now? P into delta will be the answer, right? In terms of stress, if you write it, sigma A by 2 into what is it you can say? Delta is what? What is the delta? Strain is equal to which one? Strain is equal to which one you can say? Delta by this L, na? So that a delta is equal to that strain into that length you can say, right? So that strain into that length you can say. So now what it will come if you just observe in terms of stress, everyone? That is your sigma by 2 into, is not sigma by 2 into, what is the A into L is nothing but your volume, na? Into what is the strain? Stress by strain is equal to that volume. Stress by strain is equal to that volume, right? Stress by strain is equal to that volume. So what is it you can say? Sorry, stress by strain is equal to that Young's modulus, not volume. When stress by strain is equal to that Young's modulus, how can you get that? Strain is equal to that sigma by A. So here what it comes to be now? That is your sigma square by this 2A into volume comes into picture, na? Into volume. But in this, is there any into volume? Yes, correct. That is a stress equal to 2P by A in case of sudden. Yes, correct. Is there any into volume? No. Strain energy, it is given only P delta is matching correctly, right? Is that clear everyone, all of you? Is that clear everyone? Arey yaar, lag happens. Is it okay now everyone? Is it okay now? Is it okay now? Now it's clear everyone? Now it's clear all of you? So here sudden load means that your load value is increasing from 0 to this P value slowly, or it is suddenly from 0 to full value increasing, tell me. Sudden load means, that is what I am saying, Shruti, that is what I am saying, right? Load will be changing from 0 to which value, tell me, suddenly. Your body is there, okay, whatever it is that body you are considering. On this body, that load will be changing from this 0 to which one, this 0 to this P suddenly, na. 0 to P suddenly means what is the first value of this load? 0, you can say this is your, what is the next value of this load? Next P only, that's it, yes na. So suddenly it is changing like this, yes or no? Suddenly it is changing like this, na. If it is a gradual load, na, first 0 will come, then after that some 20, some 30, 40, after that P will come, right? Then it will come triangular variation, gradual loading, yes na. Understood? For this rectangular variation, that is suddenly only it will come, you can say. Got it now? Yes now? Got it now? Clear now? Everyone, shall I move on to the next one? 32nd question, shall I go for? Right, I'll be starting the poll. Select the answer, 30 seconds I am giving. Chandana answered correctly from YouTube. Pulkit, Sunita, Supriya, Kavya, Pavan, Shruti, Nikhil, Akhil. Rishikesh answered correctly. Right. Yes. Arvind also answered correctly. This is the leaderboard. The ratio of which one? This is a normal stress to this normal strain, right? My sister's marriage next year or coming next year, not this time. So what is that sorry. Normal stress by this normal strain, right? What is it you can say? Normal stress by this normal strain will be equal to which one? This Young's modulus, na? Now shear stress by this shear strain is there, right? What is it you can say? That is your rigidity modulus, na? Normal stress by this volumetric strain, right? What is it you can say? That is your bulk modulus, na? Is that no? Bulk modulus, right? Now which one is the correct answer now? Tell me. This is the ratio of this normal stress to this normal strain is your Young's modulus only, no? That is your Young's modulus only, you can say. Got it now? Is now? Yeah, Imtiaz, Aravind, Mankar, Kaushik answered correctly from YouTube also. Now shall I move to the next question? 33rd question. Yeah, this one. That question, ductility wala question. You remember? Right. So this is a leaderboard, you can say. Now what is it you can say? Whenever you are considering this wrought iron, is not? So wrought iron, after this wrought iron, which one will be having? Wrought iron, mild steel, and which one? This is a cast iron, pig iron. So when you are moving from this wrought iron to this pig iron, right? In this manner, right? What happens? You can say in this manner that carbon content is increasing, yes or no? Carbon content is increasing in this manner, you can say, right? So that pig iron generally it is which one? This is 3 to 4. Okay, pig iron will be which one? This is 3 to 4 percentage of this carbon content will be there, right? These are all carbon contents. If you just observe, 3 to 4 percentage carbon content is there. It is very highest or not? Yes. Now cast iron, how much you can say? That is 2 to 3 percentage will be there, na? 2 to 3 percentage, right? 2 to 3 percentage that cast iron, na? And what is that mild steel? If you just observe, mild steel, what is that? 0.12, this is 0.3 percentage, na? 0.12, this is 0.3 percentage, na? Now wrought iron, right? What is it? Wrought iron, you can say very small value, right? Very small value, right? 0 point lesser than 0.1 percentage, na? So no, it is lesser than 0.1 percentage, you can say, right? 0.03 to 0.08, something like that mostly. Okay, yeah. So here wrought iron, mild steel, cast iron, and this pig iron, you can say, is na? Right. So now which one is the least carbon content you are having? That wrought iron is the one which is having the least carbon content, na? Wrought iron is the one which is having the least carbon content, you can say it like that, isn't it? So shall we move to the next question of you? Is na? Shall we move to the next question? Thirty-fourth. This is select the answer of you. Okay. You observe this. Okay. Did I give wrong answer? Yes, yes, correct. Here in this case, yeah, poll is wrong. Yes, poll is wrong. I will be conducting the poll again. Right. I have given wrong poll. 15 seconds time only I am giving now. Yes. 15 seconds I am giving now. Right. So here 60 still okay, still still many people did not answer this, right? Still many people did not answer this, right? I have given the second chance also, right? Is not. So what is that you can say? If you just observe here, you can say, what is it? Yeah, yes. Total number of this elastic isotropic, total number of this elastic isotropic material constants. Actually, that constants is missing. You can say constants. You can say how many total number of this elastic constants? If you just observe, what is it you can say? Here, total number of this independent elastic constants. Right? Whenever it is, which one? This is homogeneous. One sec. This is your which one? This homogeneous plus this isotropic, right? Whenever it is that homogeneous plus this isotropic is there. Next, what is that you can say? Orthotropic comes into picture now. Orthotropic comes into picture. Next one is what? Anisotropic comes into picture now. Now, independent number of elastic constants, right? Independent number of what? What is the independent number of this elastic constants? So homogeneous and isotropic, right? That is your 2 only, no, right? 2 means how much you can say? 2 means what are these 2? The just that E and this mu only. Orthotropic, what is that you can say? 9. Anisotropic, which one it will be? 21, you can say, right? And now what is the total number of this elastic constants for this list? Tell me everyone. What is the total number of this elastic constants if we just observe? So for anisotropic it is infinite, and for this orthotropic how much it will be? It will be 12. Homogeneous and this isotropic it will be which one? 4, na? Yes or no? 4. 4 means what? What are these 4? E, K, G and mu. Yes, na? Like that. Is it clear everyone now? Is it clear all of you? Total or independent number that is given, right? Total or this independent number, right? Now you got the clarity everyone? Now you got the clarity all of you? Everyone got the clarity? Why it is 4 as the answer? Why it is why it is 4 as the answer? Yeah, if it is given independent, 2 is the answer. Total is given 4 as the answer, you can say, right? Like that, isn't it? So shall we go on to the next question? Last question, 35th question we'll do. Right. Here, select the answer. 30 seconds I am giving for this. Creep of a material is, what is the creep of material telling? 100% from special class. Yes, Aravind answered correctly. Yes, correct. Aravind answered. I'm not reading out your answer because they will answer. If I'll read your answer. Supriya, Pavan, Pulkit, Shruti, Rishikesh, Nikhil, Akil, Sunita answered correctly. This is the leaderboard you are having. Okay, right. So Pulkit first, Nikhil, Akil second, and Pavan third. Right. So this is the leaderboard. Right, followed by Sunita, Supriya, Shruti, Rishikesh, Kavya, Ram, Rani. Right. Some people left. The last people it seems. So creep of a material is what? It is not being ductile. So not being ductile means it is brittle. Is it called as a creep? Not being ductile means that property is called as your, which one is brittle. Okay, you will close your ears. Follow Gandhi Tata. Right. To become brittle. Is it to become brittle? Both options meaning is the same only, no? Both options meaning is the same only, no? Both options meaning is the same only, no? Yes or no? Now, disappearance of this deformation and removal of the load. What is the disappearance of this deformation and the removal of the load? It is called as your elasticity, na? That is called as your elasticity, is na? That is not creep. Continued deformation with the time under this sustained loading, right? That is called as your, which one? This creep, you can say, right? That is only called as your creep. Now, is it clear now? Clear, everyone? No. Class is scheduled for half an hour only. We'll do it. It's sufficient enough, right? This is sufficient enough, right? Okay. Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you, everyone.